I am 42 years old, and I was kind of thinking, it wasn't my voice, but a lot of outside voices were saying, oh, you're too young, but you don't need it right now. Even, my mom would say that, but it's actually just how I felt. And aging sucks. It does. I'm very grateful to be aging, but as far as appearance, it's really hard to, start noticing different changes. And when I hit 40, I noticed a lot of sagging, and there was nothing that could help me. I tried creams, I've tried red light, anything that you can think of I tried, and it just wasn't doing it. So I started looking into facelifts, deep plane especially, and nothing really fixes the laxity on a 40-year-old or just in general except a facelift. So at 42, I decided to have it, and I'm so happy. I feel so much more confident. I feel like I used to feel. I'm just so excited, and I want to just feel my best and look my best in my 40s, and Dr. B nailed it. I am so happy. So it's been only 2 months, and I thought maybe I would want to keep it to myself. Like, maybe I wouldn't want to tell people that I had a facelift, but I want to share it with everyone. I'm just so happy. I'm more confident. To be honest, my friends are shocked at my result because they were like, I didn't think you needed it, but now that you had the facelift, you look beautiful. I don't want to toot my horn or something, but they tell me that, and my mom is very honest, and she was just telling me, like, he restored you to what you look like in your 30s and even your late 20s, and I would recommend it just because I don't know, the confidence is what I got out of it, and I'm so grateful. The biggest change in my appearance is that I want to go do things now. I mean, I didn't realize how much the laxity in my skin affected me, and I just wasn't feeling as great as I used to, and I just want to go out and see people and have fun, and I'm just more confident, and it affects my daily life too, because now I just want to take the best care of myself as possible and just be the best person that I could be. I wanted to have a deep plane facelift because I started to notice a lot of laxity, especially around my jawline and a little bit in my neck. And I stalked Dr. B on social media for probably a year, and I kept going back to your before and afters, and especially the incisions. And I also, what was a factor was I'm a darker skin tone, so I was looking to see how well you operated on darker skin tones and the scarring and things like that. And I just went back to you, and I fell in love with your before and afters. And so I decided on a deep plane facelift because I felt that was the most effective way going forward in the next 10 years or so, or 10 to 15 years, that it would last the longest. I think that it's important to know your surgeon. I think that it's to always go with your gut feeling, and to do your research and look at their before and afters and look at the consistency, and how talk to patients, see videos like Dr. B has, and just research. I chose Dr. B. Like I said, I stalked Dr. B on social media, and then I went to his website, and I would look at other surgeons their before and afters, and they just weren't consistent. And Dr. B, his before and afters were always consistent with the incisions. Everything looked so natural, and that was really important to me to kind of have him restore what I was wanting to look like and what I lost maybe in my 30s as far as laxity, and not change anything, if that makes sense. So I just wanted the most natural outcome, and Dr. B was it. Once I found him, I couldn't stop going back to him. So I was like, let me meet this guy. And when I met him, and the whole staff, everybody was so lovely, and I fell in love. So the day of surgery, I was so excited. I've been ready for this deep plane facelift for as long as I've been researching, which was a year. I did a lot of research and watched a lot of videos on YouTube. They didn't have a lot of videos on the journey of the actual surgeries, but I read a lot, and I was ready for what was to come, which is swelling, and I knew what I was getting into. So I was just excited. And I think having a positive attitude going into surgery is probably predicts the best outcome for anyone.
I am excited. The swelling, I know, is going to be pretty crazy between days 3 and 5, but so far I think it looks really good. There's my neck. This just started to get swollen, but yeah, just wanted to share. This is day 1 post-op, and I am very swollen today. Unfortunately, I couldn't keep my medicine down yesterday, so I think I had some steroids and antibiotic. Very, very swollen today. I saw the doctor earlier, looking good. I'm going to do my ice packs and probably try and sleep more elevated because I had a really hard time sleeping yesterday. It's not so much pain as it is discomfort. The top of my head hurts a little bit. I think it's because of my temporal brow lift. I just like have a sore head. Post-op day 2, I am trying to have a positive attitude, but very swollen in my eyes, which is expected, swelling everywhere. My head isn't as sore as it was yesterday, and I'm just taking Tylenol now. It looks worse than it feels. The only thing is I can't see that good. Well, I can't see because I have astigmatism, and then I can't see because my eyes are a little bit shut. So I think going forward, 3 to 5, they say that days 3 to 5 are likely to get worse before you get better. So I understand, I look wild. This is my 3rd day post-op. I just got some stitches out on the top of my head and some on my neck. Can't really see, but I am in no pain. I look a little bit insane. Yes, I know. Swelling, it will decrease and it will continue to move down each day. I'll get better. So I'm excited. The only thing that is still frustrating is the ability that I can't see that well because my eyes are so swollen. So I'll continue icing. And yeah, I saw Dr. Valerian right now, and I can't even tell you how amazing he is. He's seriously just the best. It almost makes me want to cry. You know when you meet someone so genuine and so sweet, and I'm just like very, very thankful he was my surgeon. Day 5 today, I feel so much better. I can see better. It's tighter in my cheeks, my lips, lower jaw, a little bit of the neck, and my ears are huge from the swelling. I think that I'm on my way to getting better, so thanks, Dr. B. Day 7 today. I'm feeling so much better. My bruising is fading a little bit. Today I woke up very swollen again in my jaw and my neck. And another thing is what feels very weird is to have your face like numb. So tomorrow is day 8 and I'm getting my incisions out, and then I will update you guys then. Day 8, kind of still the same update except my bruising is going away. Feel less swollen. My ears feel really swollen, but today I'm getting my stitches out and I will let you know how that goes. Excited because I read that when you get your stitches out it helps with the swelling, so that's good. Hi friends, this is my 5-week post-op update. I am so freaking happy and I'm so grateful to Dr. Valerian. I had a deep plane facelift, a temporal brow lift, and a lateral neck lift. And initially when I was looking for surgeons, I kept going back to Dr. Valerian because of his consistent afters and his skill as far as incisions. So check these out. You can't even tell. I mean, it's only been 5 weeks and I'm healing very well. My concern was my jawline and my jowling, and I love my jawline. I'm so stoked. I'm so grateful that I found him and went with him. So here's this side. I have a little bit of like a little sideburn because I had to cut it for surgery, but the incision work, oh my gosh, like I'm obsessed. So I kept going back to him because of that, and all of his work is very natural looking. I'm in my early 40s, so it was never going to be like super dramatic, and only something probably that my mom or me would notice, which I really love him for his natural looking results. So he has a contour lift, which actually addresses like all 3 signs of aging, which are skin, volume loss, and the deep plane facelift, or a facelift for the sagging. But I hopefully will go back for some volume replacement, because now that my face is lifted, you can really tell that I've had
loss of fat in my temples, and my skin has never been like the best, so maybe eventually do laser or something like that with him. So yeah, just wanted to share my update with you guys. I'm sweating so bad. It's hot in my house and it's cold outside. But anyways, hope you guys are well, and thank you for keeping up with my journey, and a huge thank you to Dr. Balurian and his staff. Like, you guys are amazing, my little angels. And yeah, okay, bye. I wanted to say thank you so much. I might cry. Thank you so much for helping me with my confidence and restoring me to what I used to feel like in my 20s and in my 30s. I just love you guys. I wish I could like shout it from the rooftops how much I love you guys and how grateful I am, because you made this process and this journey so easy for me. And any question I had, you answered. You answered every question. You were there for me. Everybody was. And from the consultation, I was just like, oh my gosh, I love him. I'm going with him throughout the whole entire process. The girls here, the nurses were so great, and even held my hand because I was very nervous. And then after, you guys were amazing. You continue to be amazing, and I'm so grateful, and I love you guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity to let me be your surgeon.
I love you, Dr. You're the best. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you so much.
I'm really grateful. Thank you.